until one has loved an animal, a part of one's soul remains unawakened. It's a story as old as time itself, the unlikely bonding of man and animal, a relationship born from curiosity, nurtured by trust, and resulting in true, unconditional love. This is a love story. As the relationship between man and animals evolved, and the search for food changed from hunting in the wild to waiting by their dish, attaining the correct nutrition for our pets has become more complex. The truth is, although the animal evolved, their nutritional needs have remained the same. Dogs and cats have never hunted for artificially flavored food made with fillers. Our pets thrive best when they receive a diet that delivers the ingredients for which their ancestors hunted and foraged. Natural ingredients, born from the earth.
Earthborn Holistic really says it all because it's designed as a holistic product. Everything in the product is something that the dogs need, so they don't get all that extra stuff that's in some of the other dog food that's used as fillers. Everything in there is good for their eyes, their coat, their organs. Everything that's in there is something that they actually need.
I like knowing that every ingredient has a special purpose and that it can take care of all of her needs while she grows, from her eyes to her brain development to having a nice healthy coat. She's going to have strong muscles and strong bones and really get off to a good start.
What I've seen with Earthborn is that not only is it vegetables and fruits, but it's high quality vegetables and fruit. I mean, if you look at the label, it's cranberries and spinach and carrots, and they have the first ingredient is a high quality chicken. So the protein's there, but the other ingredients also balance it out for a well-balanced, holistic, if you will, product.
Earthborn Holistic is designed to treat the whole dog. Every ingredient has a purpose and supports your pet's overall health from nose to tail. Only nature's finest digestible proteins, fruits, vegetables, wholesome grains, vitamins, and minerals are included. From the puppy to the patriarch of your pet family, Earthborn helps maintain a healthy immune system and promotes wellness naturally.
What I can see since I've been feeding her the Earthborn Holistic is that she's got lots of energy. She plays with us all the time. She seems happy. She doesn't have to eat a lot of the dog food because it is so high quality that you just feed them a smaller amount. And less goes in, less comes out, so you've got an easier job of cleaning up the yard at the end of the week. All in all, I can just tell that she is a healthy dog, and I think a lot of that owes to the fact that she's on a really good food.
We started on this food because our dogs have sensitive skin, but we've noticed several other positive things since they've started on it. They have brighter eyes, they have more energy, and really overall I can tell that they're more healthy after eating this food.
Brody's been on Earthborn his whole life, and you can see it. He's the very definition of boundless energy. His coat is soft and silky. It's really made a difference. Brody's getting a little older now, and with Adult Vantage, he's got a real good balance of protein, minerals, vitamins, everything that you need to make sure that you're healthy. Another thing is that you'll see on the label, I was very pleased to see that they have glucosamine chondroitin for a particularly large breed dog. It's so good for their joints, and as the years start mounting up, I've noticed that if you don't really pay attention, you can lose a step. I was determined that that wouldn't happen to Brody.
And I love the resealable package. I mean, some other brands that don't have that get stale and they kind of get tired of the food, but this is always fresh with the resealable package, so they always love it every time.
Earthborn Holistic gives your show dogs a competitive edge and your family pet the best chance for a long and healthy life. By putting your pet first, instead of looking for ways to cut material and manufacturing costs, Earthborn shows they truly love your pet, but probably not as much as you do.
They love it. The first time I brought it home, actually, I walked in the door and they attacked me. They knew it was something good in the bag, and so I could barely pour a bowl fast enough before they were all over it.
I've really been impressed with the fact that Earthborn's never had a recall, and that the products have always been so dependable in what they've delivered.
It kind of mirrors the way I like to try to feed my family. I want to make sure that they get enough protein, enough carbohydrate, that they eat their fruits and vegetables, and I think my dog deserves the same thing.
It's natural for your cat to hunt, even in your home. And you can be sure it isn't hunting for fillers or byproducts. It's hunting for wholesome, natural food, just like its ancestors.
The best part about this is the holistic part. The fact that it's helping not only her stomach, but it's also helping her coat, her eyes, and everything that we want to see improve in her.
When you see the list of ingredients, a lot of it was surprising to me because it's actual vegetables and it's actual fruits and it's protein and it's stuff that, you know, I would like to eat myself, so when my cats are eating it, that makes me feel good.
Well, we tried all the other big name food brands with Moo. She either wouldn't eat at all, or when she did, she'd be really gloomy, just laying around, and it wasn't getting her that weight gain we needed. So then when we switched to Earthborn, we noticed not only was she her spunky self again, running around, batting at her mouse and things like that, but she got the weight gain she needed too. So it was all around benefits.
Earthborn Holistic Natural Food for Cats contains everything your cat needs for complete nutrition. It not only tastes good, it nourishes your cat's entire system. Protein-rich, loaded with antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, all from natural sources. Dry or canned, your cat gets the taste it loves and the nutrition it needs. And for cats with special dietary needs, there are grain-free formulas that alleviate some health concerns when your cat's system just doesn't agree with grain.
Our cat Ziggy, she is a rescue cat, and she's always had kind of stomach issues. And anything we've tried in the past, it says one thing, but it's never really helped her in the way we wanted it to. But with Earthborn, she hasn't had any issues, so we've been really happy with it.
We had heard about grain-free. Some of our friends had recommended it. One friend in particular recommended Earthborn, and we started that for our cats, for Goblin, and for the other one, Radcliffe. And they really, really enjoy it.
I'm not really sure why Earthborn works for Moo, but I notice it with her fur. She's not only gained weight, but she has amazing fur, really soft, really bright and shiny. She has big whiskers. She's energetic and playful. She has the brightest green eyes.
Radcliffe, the older one, he's 6 years old, going on 7, and sometimes cats at that age, their energy level dwindles a little bit, but this has made him playful. Certainly, we've noticed him chasing his sister, Goblin, which she definitely wasn't used to before we switched the food. They have activity now. They have the energy level, I think, that we weren't necessarily accustomed to before, and we thank Earthborn for that.
Cats and cat lovers have a unique bond, and keeping that companion around as long as possible is important. Earthborn Holistic Natural Cat Formulas help keep your friend healthier and, by nature, promote a longer, happier life.
I think the cats are just in love with this food. We've even had one who literally ripped through the bags to get to it, and when it's feeding time, they're really excited and they rush to the bowl just to get some Earthborn.
And I would recommend Earthborn for anybody with a dog or a cat, especially if you're having problems with things like weight gain or any health issues, really.
We certainly trust the quality of Earthborn, and it's something that we're giving our cats, who are our family. They're who we have right now, and we want to make sure that we're taking good care of them.
Whole food nutrition, born from the earth. Those are the simple facts that make up Earthborn Holistic. It's what your cat needs, naturally.
There was a shelter where I lived before that was what they call an immediate kill shelter. They would keep the animals for 24 hours and then euthanize them. She was brought in with 3 other siblings. She was 5 weeks old, and I was lucky enough to adopt her.
We got Story 4 years ago. Our main focus at that point was going to be agility. We'd also dabbled in dock jumping with another dog and decided to try Story on that. one thing led to another. She was a national champion her first year with Ultimate Air Dogs, also repeated the second year, and again this year.
I've been rescuing Border Collies for about 13 years. I've taken in nearly 400 dogs over the past 13 years. Some are owner surrenders, so those dogs are usually in better health and care, but the ones that are strays that I get from shelters are generally not in the best health.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, grain just doesn't agree with your dog. It could be allergies, digestive issues, a number of things. Earthborn Holistic grain-free foods are specially formulated to be grain and therefore gluten-free.
First food we started out on, no matter what I fed her, I could not keep weight on her, increased it, just no luck with it. So I went back to the pet food store. Earthborn was suggested. She's eaten it for 3 years now, as did our other dog, and we're extremely happy with it. The fact it's grain-free, high protein, her appearance, her performance, just everything about it we like.
I have dogs that have allergies, so they have to have a grain-free food. A lot of dogs will have hot spots where they lose hair on their toes. They'll nibble at their toes, or on their hindquarters they'll start losing weight, and you know it's due to an allergy. With Earthborn, I've not had any dogs with any food allergies.
She just had a lot of stomach issues. There were times that she would cry with her stomach, with gas pains, and just it was so awful. So I had a friend that was getting her doctorate at the University of Kentucky in equine science. She called me and said, "You need to try this dog food. It's holistic, it's grain-free, she won't have any problems. She'll be happy and healthy." And we started her on the Earthborn puppy food, never had any issues at all again. And now she's on the large breed grain-free food, and for 4 years, that's all she's had.
With a multitude of dry and moist formulas, you're sure to find the taste your dog will love and the nutrition your dog needs. And of course, you can be confident that every ingredient promotes a healthy immune system and overall wellness for a healthier, longer life.
It gives her just a good, strong foundation. She doesn't have stomach issues. She never gets sick. She is just really healthy. She stays a natural weight. Her energy level is amazing for a 4-year-old dog. She's thrived on it.
Since Story's been on Earthborn, we feed a minimal amount, pretty much as described on the bag. We maintain a good weight. She performs well. She has an excellent coat, excellent muscle tone. Just very happy with it. We couldn't ask for a better food product.
Dogs still crave animal nutrition, and our grain-free diets are formulated to satisfy that basic instinct your dog still has to hunt for its food. Earthborn is protein-packed and perfected through years of research and by getting input from dog owners like you. You love your pet. Show it by giving your dog the best food nature has to offer.
When we're at events, people see our Earthborn food banner. They also see Story, her body structure, her coat, and her performance, and we're often asked about Earthborn food, and the fact that we really like it ourselves, we're happy to recommend it to people and glad to see people try it and get their dog on the best food we feel is out there.
They are in the top of the premium brands, and I trust the company, I trust the family, and I trust the food for my dogs.
Earthborn loves dogs and cats, and Earthborn loves the planet. After all, it's the only one we have. Earthborn's UPC for Trees program promotes a healthier planet by having trees planted in return for the UPCs you send in. Trees help reduce carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases by processing them into fresh, breathable air. One tree will absorb approximately 1 ton of carbon dioxide in its lifetime. more trees, less CO2 means a healthier planet.
Earthborn Holistic, they not only take care of their customers and our pets, but they take care of the environment. And they do a great job of making sure that all of their production methods and their packaging, everything is sustainable. And that makes me feel good.
I live on 30 acres, 30 wooded acres. Needless to say, we appreciate trees. And the whole concept of them planting trees in deforested areas when people send in UPC codes, I think is not only environmentally responsible, but very commendable.
Earthborn Holistic kind of says it all. There's the holistic side of it that your pet gets all of these great nutrients from the food, but also the word Earthborn kind of says a lot about the company itself.
I think a company that pledges one thing and does the same thing in their business format it's just a wonderful feeling.
I've already recommended Earthborn to a few of my friends, and knowing the good that they do, knowing that they plant a tree for every bag that I buy when I return the label, that's something I feel good having my name behind that. I feel good telling people about it. I feel like I'm helping my cat and I'm helping the environment now.
Earthborn also saves trees by using recycled paper for their printed materials and reduces petroleum use by printing with soy ink. The plastic packaging that keeps your pet's food fresh is BPA-free and produced using clean natural gas, reducing our dependency on foreign oil. Every package is printed with tips on how you can do your part to make our planet better for future generations. Be sure to read these tips before you recycle the package. Love your pet. Love your planet. It's only natural.